So number 13, ranked as high as 9, Eric Barone versus the consensus number 3, Ryan Deakin.
Ryan Deakin's been doing a lot of winning this season. He's also been doing a lot of winning against ranked opponents. Against ranked opponents this season, Deakin is 8-2. His only 2 losses coming to Tyler Berger and Jason Alf, who are 1-2 in the nation. So he's really been a troublesome wrestler. He beat Keyshawn Hayes 8-0 last time the Wildcats were here against Ohio State. He gave Keyshawn Hayes his first ever dual loss this season, or his first ever bonus point loss this season. So he's really been effective against guys highly touted. These guys matched up last year at the duel at Champaign, where Deakin came away with a 13-0 major decision. Really comparing the similarities in this season and last season. That duel last year, that win in the duel made him 21-3. He's 22-2 right now. So he's really providing a consistent level of performance for the Wildcats of the last 2 years.
Like you said earlier, Preston, Ryan Deakin's just been wrestling, phenomenal as a whole, but, especially against these ranked opponents that he's been wrestling this year, he's just been really steamrolling and, putting a lot of points up on the board. He gets his first takedown right there.
Nearly out of bounds here, and they are. They call restart. 90 seconds gone by. 90 seconds left in the first period here between Deakin and Barone. Deakin, as you mentioned, a redshirt sophomore at Broomfield, Colorado. His high school coach, Mike Funk, wrestled at Northwestern. Followed in his footsteps, and here is a Wildcat here in his 3rd season, his 2nd season as a varsity wrestler here at Northwestern. Barone with an escape, and Deakin with a quick attack here. A sprawl out of Barone.
Ref will stalemate it, bring him back up to their feet here, get a fresh start for the 2.
Deakin has been winning, like you mentioned, but he's fully in control last year and this year as well. Hasn't given up a back point in his entire career, which is just an impressive feat out of a wrestler. He's been wrestling the likes of Jason Nolf and other highly touted wrestlers at his weight class.
Absolutely. All you got to do is take a look at Ryan Deakin. He's one of the more sculpted wrestlers at 157, and just a really strong kid and really motivated at the end of the day.
And as we mentioned, he's done it last year, he's done it this year. He wrestled at 149 last year, moved up to 157 this year, and was fully ready for the challenge here with the 2-1 lead over number 13, Eric Barone. Trying to get behind Barone here. He's got a leg.
Andrew Howell on the side yelling, pull him in, pull him in. Doesn't want to let this one slip away here.
Still in bounds. Deakin's got a foot, now 2 feet. Not much you can do here with this situation outside of the mat, but remains in bounds, 22 seconds left. Trying to drag him back in. Not being able to do much. Barone in a split.
That's a tough position to be in right there.
Stalemate will restart with 9.8 left in the first period.
Like you were talking about earlier, Ryan Deakin making the switch from 149 to 157. I think he did a great job at, with the learning curve there, adapting really well. And that's just, it's been shown this year. Just been wrestling really well. Consensus number 3. As we'll head into the second period here.
He'll start on top, and we talk about performance last week against Alec Pantaleo. He started in a shaky position. Pantaleo took him down a few times early, and it looked pretty rough against, obviously, a wrestler in Pantaleo who's had an impressive collegiate career, 2-time All-American, and Deakin left all the gas in the tank there in the 3rd period, and he had 3 takedowns in about the last 90 seconds to be able to pull to an 11-9 victory over the number 5 wrestler in the nation. So he's really been getting it done. He beat number 6 Keyshawn Hayes, you mentioned, number 7 Steve Blyce of Minnesota. He dropped to number 4 Tyler Berger, number 1 Jason Alford, beat number 8 Caleb Young, beat Barone 9-3 at Midlands, beat number 3 Larry Early, beat number 6 Kennedy Monday. It's an impressive resume out of Deakin.
Absolutely. Just looking at the sheet here we have in front of us, there's a lot of number signs next to his opponents, and I'd be privy to find someone else on the team that's had that many ranked opponents this year, let alone wins.
Sebastian Rivera hasn't had the chance because most teams won't even send their starters against him. 2-1's our score, 1:38 left in the second period.
The price we pay sometimes.
Sometimes. But, we'll get the show today.
Absolutely.
We'll get a ranked matchup at 125. Deakin still on top, 46 seconds of riding time. Creeping toward that 1 minute advantage. Looks like he'll probably get it in this period. And he does have it now. Talked about Deakin's high school coach was Mike Funk, and interestingly enough, last year he and Sebastian Rivera combined for 63 wins. It's most for a Northwestern rookie pair since Jack Griffin and Funk combined for 70 in the 1986-87 season. So it's a very impressive feat out of the pair, and really a level of performance that Northwestern really needs out of these two. Got a caution for Deakin there.
Deakin's been liking his cautions this year. Yeah, he's a go-getter, but sometimes it doesn't always work out in his favor.
That's fine. That's why they gave you 3 of them.
Exactly. Deakin doing a good job riding here.
What makes Deakin so tough on top?
He's good at applying pressure, and at the same time he's just so strong. You see right there, he's just kind of clinged on, lifts him up like a feather, really. 38 left in the second period. 1:50 of riding time and counting. And again, Deakin's mat returns today have been looking really well.
Super effective. Barone, like Deakin, qualified for the NCAA championships. Barone qualified in 2017, Deakin in 2018. 15 seconds left. Deakin remains tough on top.
Low scoring match here, only 2-1, but this whole entire period, Deakin's been dominated on top.
At the end of period number 2,
that really is the interesting thing about Wrestling, as Deakin has a 2-1 lead entering the third period, where it's been pretty clear if you're watching it that Deakin's had the full control in this match, but it really doesn't matter much because it's only a 1-2 point advantage counting riding time here, which is locked up after that impressive second period. Deakin will start on bottom here. No need for Barone to chip into this riding time advantage because it's locked up given the 2 point second period, but so, as I said, he'll try to let Deakin go, and they'll battle it out neutral. So it's 4-1 given the riding time advantage, which is locked up. Barone's going to need an escape and then some. Deakin with the first shot in the third period. He's got a leg.
They're going to be
going out of bounds, and they slip out of bounds. Northwestern coaching staff wanted the 2, but looks like Deakin won't get it. They'll resume neutral with 1:35 left in the third period.
Thought we were going to get into a similar position that we did earlier with that, that split on the edge. But once you hit that gym floor, it's out. Ref called for interlocking fingers. It looked like there. Deakin in on a nice shot here.
Trying to finish. Barone really trying hard with his hand to push Deakin off of him, not letting him finish. Still in a tough situation here.
Keeps running towards that edge there, which is, proven.
Deakin trying to get on the other side of him, yeah.
Deakin trying to pull him back into the center here, as you know, doesn't want to make it a third time where lets up a takedown on the edge.
Deakin shifts his strategy here, pulls him down.
45 seconds to go in the third period. He's going to look coming backside here. There
gets behind him.
Should be.
There's the 2 for Northwestern. 5-1, 6-1's the lead, counting in the riding time advantage, of which Deakin has plenty locked up. Go out of bounds here with 26 seconds left. Illinois with an early 3-0 lead here with their win at 149. You're at 57 here with the matchup between 3 Deakin and 13 Barone. Five seconds left here in the waning time of this bout. Deakin rides out here, and Deakin proves to 23-2, 9-2 against ranked wrestlers this season. What an impressive dual slate out of Deakin with one more left this year.